Hello everyone, my name's Ryan, or MandRproductions, and in this video, we're going to be taking a look at some fake LEGO Star Wars minifigures. I bought these on eBay. They are differently branded than LEGO, and they are direct copies of a lot of LEGO Star Wars minifigures that we have right here. I'm going to be comparing them to these, the real minifigures, and seeing which are better and how good the fakes really are. The fakes are pretty good, I will be honest. If you look at the pictures that you can see on eBay, you'll notice that a lot of the fakes are actually really good fakes, and they really do resemble the actual LEGO minifigure. I'm leaving the door open to future videos taking a look at fake stuff and comparing it to the real stuff and making sure people know what they're buying and making sure they don't buy them fake minifigures and don't mistake anything. You know, it's really easy to tell the difference if you know what you're looking for, but if you don't know what you're looking for, you can easily get tripped up. So we'll start out here. This is a Wolfpack Trooper, it looks like. And if we open this puppy up, we'll get him out. So it comes with this little stand, S-World minifigures. You're going to see that a lot in this. It comes with some actual pieces as well that really do resemble LEGO pieces. However, you'll notice very easily that the LEGO marking is not there on any of these. The S-World minifigures collect them all line. Here we have part of this Wolfpack Trooper. Now the arms do not come attached, so you're going to have to attach those yourself. That was a little bit harder than I expected. Wow, it's actually on there really well. And then we can put on the other arm. Wow, that is a very tight fit on the arms. And again, guys, these are easy to tell apart from the real ones for a trained eye like mine, I'd say. But I mean, I think I'm going to do a interesting little video where I take a look at them with my little cousin or with my little brother and see if they can tell the difference. I think that would be interesting. I mean, maybe I could do it as a series where you guys could be involved too. Let me know if you have any ideas for that in the comments section. But this is the Wolfpack Trooper. That's the real one, or that's the fake one rather. And this is the real one. And if you just look at the quality of the plastic, it's really easy to tell. You can see the coloration of the white is a little bit different. But other than that, I mean, they've got the print down. They've got the same color arms, the same color legs. I mean, it's pretty startling how similar these are. And if we take a good look at that, and we flip it around back, you'll see here, even the back print is the same. Another clone trooper here. We've got a Kashyyyk Trooper. We'll open this guy right on up. If we can. This is another S-World branded figure. Now, some of the figures that I've purchased from this eBay lot are not S-World branded. They are like differently, they're just not branded at all, rather. This one includes a stud shooter, so we'll see how that works. And man, these arms are hard to get on. There's a nice look at his clone face. You can tell that is not going to be the same as the real deal here. You can see they are very different. Pretty easy to tell that apart, actually. Now, if we get the hands on, you'll be able to put in the stud shooter in his hands. Now, the coloration is, again, exactly the same. They've done a damn good and scary good job of getting the coloration on these figures the same. Here's the full figure here of the Kashyyyk Trooper, back to back. And there's the two next to each other, real and fake. Which is which? The real one is on the right, the fake one is on the left. I know, that's scary good. Again, guys, there are some simple ways to tell. If you look inside the helmets, you'll notice there either will or won't be a LEGO logo in there. You can easily tell this in person. It's a little bit harder to get it on camera, but you can see in here there's a LEGO logo. It's located just outside of that circle, and it's going to be really hard to see, but it is in there. You have to look very carefully and find the LEGO logo on the real stuff, and the fake stuff will definitely not have a LEGO logo. You won't find a LEGO logo anywhere on there, and that's how you know it's fake for sure. And obviously you can tell with this one by the face, but if you put the helmet on, I mean, that's a damn convincing fake. The print on the helmet is a little bit different. See, it's a little bit more camoed on the fake one, but goddamn, it is convincing. Now, if we get the stud shooter out, I'm assuming it's going to work just like a normal stud shooter. It's going to work just fine because they've completely copied the concept here, and if we... it doesn't work anywhere near as well. Wow, I'm actually surprised it doesn't. Yeah, that's a pretty lame stud shooter. So if you buy a fake stud shooter, you get what you pay for. The next figure we will do is C-3PO. This is a fake C-3PO, obviously. This one is one of the non-branded ones, so you don't get the S-World logo on there. Now, I don't know if it's still an S-World figure or not. It's just, there's just no way to tell, but we'll get this guy built up. The one thing I've really noticed with these fake figures, though, this is my first experience with fake figures, by the way, guys. I have never bought or endorsed or purchased, you know, I've never done anything with fake Lego before. I'm not really a fan of it. And honestly, the only reason I bought these is for video purposes. If I didn't make YouTube videos, I would have absolutely no interest in fake Lego stuff. I really wanted to buy them just to compare for you guys and show you the difference and, you know, give you an idea of what the hell is going on in the world right now. I mean, this is just nasty stuff. I mean, I watch a lot of Leo Kim videos, content on fake stuff in Australia, and this is the kind of stuff that you see in other countries. Now, in America, you will very rarely, if ever, find something like this in an actual store. You definitely won't find it at Target, Walmart, but your third-party stores, you might find stuff like this. Now, I've lost track. Which one's the real one and which one's the fake one? My talking there got me distracted. Which one is real and which one is fake? Now, damn, I'm actually confused. Okay, definitely the fake one here. On the right is the fake. So, but again, this just gives you an idea of how damn good these fakes are, and they are just, you know, probably cutting into the profits of Lego and Star Wars and Disney, and, you know, even in the slightest bit, it might just be a $5 profit cut, but that's still $5 that this company should not have, and that's garbage. Now, this one happens to come with a pistol for some reason, so C-3PO gets a pistol. That's nice. If you guys ever not needed to know, and he also gets a red lightsaber blade with some crossbar thingy. Like, it just seems to include random pieces for no reason. I'm very confused by this. So you get these random pieces, you stick them together, and kabang. Oh, I guess that doesn't really go together very well, but you get the point. Random pieces. It just doesn't make any sense. It's a fake. I mean, stay away from the fakes. Next, we'll take a look at a Chewbacca fake figure. And this Chewbacca is going to be all over the place. There are so many pieces in here. Wow. Oh, look at that nasty face. Oh, man. That's just, that's pretty scary looking. I would stay away from that. That is scary. Oh my god. Like, the eyes just are so far off from where they're supposed to be. Dang. And if we get the real guy over here, you'll see the difference. They don't even bother printing the eyes on the real thing, because I think they realize that the eyes would just end up looking like that a lot. And that's not where you want to be. Now, the fake one actually does have better printing on that bandolier. So you notice the bandolier print's a little bit better. And looking around back of the torso, again, the bandolier print is going to be superior on the fake one. As much as I hate to say it, it does have a nicer looking bandolier print, if that's something people care about. I guess I have to put the arms on first. Man, putting the arms on is just such a hassle. Let's get this done. The next figure we have here is a Darth Maul figure, and I'm really getting tired of building these, honestly. I just can't believe anyone would actually find it fun to buy fake figures and put them together. I mean, this is just awful. Darth Maul doesn't even have a double-bladed lightsaber. Or he does have one lightsaber blade, and he doesn't have the second blade, so they include a crystal. That is just messed up. Now, the Darth Maul here, looking pretty much like Darth Maul. They have gone a long way to make him look like Darth Maul. Now, the face print looks absolutely terrible, honestly. We'll take a closer look at that in a moment. You can see that it's just like terrible looking. Like the quality of it just isn't there for some reason. And again, putting the arms on these fake figures is one of the most frustrating and infuriating things, because the whole time I'm putting it on the figure, I feel nasty. And by the way, guys, at the end of this video, I will also be destroying these fake Lego minifigures, because I don't like the fake Lego minifigures. I have no interest in keeping the fake Lego minifigures, and I'll be taking them out back and giving them a piece of my mind. I'm feeling the Airsoft Gun. Hey, if you guys have any suggestions for how to destroy these things in future videos, let me know. I will definitely take suggestions on destruction methods for fake Lego and fake Lego minifigures, so let me know in the comment section below, and I will give you a little shout if I use one of your methods. And here we have the fake Darth Maul, and here we have the real Darth Maul. You can tell the difference pretty easily on this one, just because of how bad the face print is on the fake one. There you go. Yep, that's the fake one on the left. Pretty easy to tell. The real one on the right. And again, you can tell if you look around for Lego logos on stuff. If there's no Lego logo, it's fake. There's a Lego logo on every Lego piece ever. Here we have a Bomb Squad. Pull them out, getting built. And there we have both Bomb Squad minifigures. Now, which one is real and which one is fake? That's the question. I know it's really hard to tell. The one on the left is fake. The one on the right is real. It's fake. You can tell by the face. Here we go. You can tell by the face. Definitely fake on the left. The lines are a little bit less accentuated on the real one. The fake one has a more predominant white face right there, as opposed to this one, which is a little bit more recessed, or, you know, a little bit more orange to it. Orange tint. It's not as predominant. Around back, kind of lose track. You can't really tell which is which. Again, if you guys pull them off, you'll be able to tell. The fake one actually doesn't have the same safety standard as the real Lego one. The real Lego one has holes in the top of the head so that if a child was to swallow the headpiece, that they could still breathe through it. It wouldn't block their airway. However, the fake one, if swallowed by a child, really represents a potential danger to kill the child, which is just a real shame to see. You can also tell if you have them both in hand, this one has a different shine to the plastic. It's a little bit duller on the fake one, but again, really hard to tell the difference. I mean, only a trained eye could really catch that. I mean, otherwise you'd probably just be guessing, and you never know which is which, and that's the problem with this. Anyway, the next figure we're going to take a look at is this guy. He's like a sand stormtrooper. Here he is. That's the fake stormtrooper. This is the real one. The fake one does not come with a pauldron. Unfortunately, I would have liked to see that. I think some other figures we have soon do come with capes, but there's the real one and the fake one. This is one of the easier ones to tell the difference of because of the coloring on it. You can tell that this one's really orange and this one's actually a dirt color. You move it around back, you get the same idea. And here's a close-up look and just giving you an idea of the quality of the fake versus the real one. Now, if we pull over another one, gosh, I am just getting so tired of these extra pieces just laying around now. Like, all these stupid little extra pieces they're including in this set are just so frustrating to me. Now, I'll pull out another Kashyyyk Trooper. This is the Kashyyyk, like, ARF Trooper style. So, which one's fake and which one's real? That's the question. Well, it's really hard to tell. Once again, the fake one is actually on the left, and it's a little bit weird because the Lego one actually has a lower quality print there. You can see there's actually a gap between the torso and the waist. And to prove to you that this is the real one, take a look at the torso on the top there. It does say Lego. You can tell that pretty easily, and that's how you know the real from the fake. So yes, the torso actually has a gap on the real one. Now that might not be true for all of the genuine first order, or not first order, the genuine Kashyyyk Troopers, but in this case the fake one actually has a nicer print. I guess it's closer together, and here's his face underneath, actually really close to the real one in this case, like startlingly close. Like that's almost exactly the same. And again, even the helmets are very, very close to each other. We flip it around back, you'll see the same back print. And again, very easy to get those two confused. Now, I think we should take a look at Darth Vader next. This is obviously the real one. Now, the fake Darth Vader that I have actually is like a special print from one of those DK books, and it's got like the medallion on him. However, we'll still compare him to the Darth Vader that I do have because it just works. The fake Darth Vader's face, again, his torso print is a little bit different than the real one because he's a special edition Darth Vader. You can tell the difference pretty easily on these two, actually, especially because of that head where he's got like red markings, and of course the torso print being different. But again, it's a startlingly close Darth Vader, and I actually have to double check the helmets here because I don't know which is which. And the fake one, oh man, this is a real one. Real one goes here, fake one goes there. Again, very scary looking fake. Very similar looking, unfortunately. They are doing a good job in China of getting these to look almost exactly the same. See, the fake one has a lightsaber even, so let's go ahead and throw them on their base plate. I couldn't get the arm on this one, but I just wanted to show it to you. That arm was just impossible to get on, and that's what you get with these cheap quality figures. And that's why you don't buy the cheap quality figures, because sometimes they just aren't going to work. Yeah, there we go. You can see the real and the fake one. Obviously, on the fake one, you can still spin the head around to get to that black face, but I just have his regular face on now. And if we do, take that off, spin it around. Again, same concept as the actual Lego model. You get two scarily similar looking figures, and if I cover up the arm area there, you wouldn't even be able to tell the difference, would you? I mean, that's like scary same. I mean, dang. I'm amazed by what they go through to get them to be exactly the same. I mean, it's just insane how the level of accuracy they have to the actual Lego figure. And this one doesn't even include the arm. It's missing the arm. It's literally missing the arm, unless this is the arm. But I thought this arm came from the Snow Trooper. Yeah, that's his arm. This one's literally missing the arm. That's what's wrong with the fake Lego minifigures. I mean, I guess that's not all that's wrong with them, but this guy's literally missing the arm. Here we can bring over the real guy. You can see the difference. I mean, this one is, again, it would be hard to tell if he wasn't missing an arm, but there you go. That's your real and your fake there. Again, this one does include the capes and the pauldrons, but I'm not going to bother putting them on. They're garbage. Flip it around. You can see there. Exactly the same. So that's pretty crazy. The quality of the print, again, is lower on the fake one, but it's just too dang close for me. That's like scary close. And we'll give him his pauldrons over there. This is going to be the final figure for this video, and this is the Obi-Wan in disguise minifigure, and I don't have the comparison for this figure because I don't own the actual Lego version of this. It's one of the very few that I don't actually. But right after this one, we're going to be destroying these guys, so don't click away yet. And this one includes 3 arms, so I think I know where our Snowtrooper arm went, right? Here we have the completed minifigure, and this is a really funky looking one. It's just so weird. Again, this is the Obi-Wan in disguise from the Clone Wars, I believe. I can't remember his name. I'm sure some of you guys will remind me in the comment section below. It's weird because I just saw his name like 2 days ago, but I can't remember it. Anyway, that is that figure. Let's destroy these fake Lego minifigures. Let's go take them out back. Let's give them a piece of our mind, and let's destroy them. So our first method of torture is going to be taking 1 or 2 of these minifigures, and we're going to boil them in water. So let's go ahead and start up the oven here. So now that we have the stove top on, this is going to heat up, and then it's going to start boiling, and then we'll drop our minifigs in. So it's been going for a while, and I've had it on time lapse, and it's just starting to actually boil like really bad. You can see some bubbles around the Chewbacca, and I also threw in one of the fake plates that came with the Chewbacca, so I'm hoping that we're gonna see some damage on this thing, or maybe loosen up the joints or something. So we'll pull it out in a few more minutes. I just want to keep letting it simmer in there. You can see the plate bent in there because it's so hot. I'm gonna take a look at this. That bent. Oh, there's that cheap Chinese plastic. All right, let's pull Chewbacca out and see if he's bent at all. Can't really tell as easily. He seems to be holding up better than the plate though, but we aren't done here yet. Toss him back in. Oh, he lost his gun. Oh well. So I got this pair of tongs, and I'm gonna try to warp Chewbacca a little bit, see if we can do any damage. Oh, his legs just came clean off. That was really easily. But we're gonna see if we can get any bending or anything on his torso when we pull him out. All right, I have turned it off. I'm gonna let it sit here for a while and cool down. We'll take it off the hot plate there. That one is definitely warped, the plate. I was actually able to bend that pretty easily with the tongs, so we'll take these out and take a look at them. Closely, the legs look to be a little bit warped. The Chewbacca bowcaster seemed to do just fine. Warm to the touch, but the Chewbacca itself seemed to do pretty okay as well. However, it seems like it's maybe a little bit warped. I think the big reason that this one worked was because it had such a flat surface area, and it was just able to really collapse in on itself, and that actually looks really cool. So let's go ahead and move on to the next torture test. All right, so after about an hour of searching, I have a lighter that works, and we're going to go ahead and light these 2 figures in here on fire. We have a couple of Kashyyyk Troopers. They're inside of that paper towel, and we're just going to light it on fire and see what happens.
Stop playing with them.
Alright, so that went actually a lot better than I had expected. You can see these things are absolutely destroyed. I think we're going to burn some more later in the video, so I think this thing actually did a ton of damage. You guys can see it here, flipped around front here. Again, remember, this is fake Chinese stuff, so this is not what you really want to be playing with as far as Lego is concerned, but you can kind of make out the Kashyyyk Trooper helmet there. You can see this is the other like regular Phase 2 Kashyyyk Trooper, but most of it is unrecognizable. Of course, you can't really see any of the prints, but you can see it has been really burnt to a crisp. So at some point there also the plate flew away, so I had to reset everything and get everything fixed up. But yeah, man, that is destroyed. Let's go ahead and try another method of destruction. All right, so our next victims will be of the Airsoft Gun here. I don't have my full auto AK working right now, but I do have the CO2 pistol working, which I think is gonna work just fine. So we're gonna take these shots at some fine, lovely fake minifigures here, and let's go ahead and line them up and knock them down. Well, I hope that looked really cool in slow-mo. One of them actually flew back and hit me in the face. Didn't hurt though, because it did a lot of damage to this before flying back. But let's see if we did any damage to our actual figures here. Not really, they just kind of flew off. So I think we're gonna stick just the figures into there and shoot them until they break, essentially, or try to. But looks like C-3PO lost his hand, and I'm not gonna find it in that grassy mess. So doesn't look like he's got any damage anywhere else. So looks like they just flew off. So we're gonna clip them in and fire it up. Alright, so as you could see on the slow-mo, all the figures' helmets, heads, and torsos kind of flew off. We'll look for any little damage here as we pick them up. Nothing really on them. It just seems like it makes them fly away. You can't really make the airsoft bullets do any damage, unfortunately, and I don't have a real gun to shoot them with, so we can't do that, unfortunately. Otherwise, I totally would, because I think that would be a really fun thing to try, but unfortunately, we don't have that ability right now, so I think that's all the parts that flew off. Let's move on to our next method of destruction. And right down here we have our victims to be, the Wolfpack Trooper, the First Order Snow Trooper, and the Bomb Squad Trooper. And of course, in the other corner, the Volkswagen. Well, I was able to hit the target. Unfortunately, they don't even look warped at all. I guess on the fin of this figure, we have a little bending there from the weight. Doesn't look like anything other than some road burn here. For the Snow Trooper, you can just see some marks there where he's scratched up on the concrete. Same story here with our Wolfpack Trooper. So minimal damage from the car drive over, unfortunately. Now we have just 3 figures left, and I have figured out how I want to destroy them. The first one is Darth Vader. He has his cape on, and so I want to light his cape on fire and then smash him with a hammer, and then the rest I'm just going to smash with a hammer, not on fire. So Darth Vader is going up first. We're going to put him in the same spot that we burnt the other stuff in. You can tell it's got a little burn mark there. We're going to light him up and then smash him to death. They have clearly been absolutely destroyed. All that's left is Darth Maul's torso and one of the arms from the Obi-Wan figures. So now I gotta go on a mission and try to find all the parts that flew away. Here we find Obi-Wan's head. We're gonna keep looking here. Ah yes, Darth Maul's head. All the way in the back of the garage. Oh boy. Wow, oh wow. He has changed a little bit. Alright, so let's take a look at our final damage here. Of course, we have this plate that we twisted up earlier in the video. It looks like Chewbacca actually made it out pretty unscathed, unfortunately. Looks like his legs just have a little bit of a warp to them. Some of these figures that we ran over with the car didn't sustain too much damage. The Airsoft Gun was a little bit less effective than I had hoped, unfortunately. The problem is that the parts just kind of flew away, so it kind of negated the damage the Airsoft bullets would otherwise do. The Darth Vader is probably my favorite look of the day, the flat top Darth Vader here. Looks awesome. And then, of course, we have the burnt Kashyyyk Troopers over here as well. So that's the classic look right there, the burnt figures. I really like how this video has gone, guys. If you did enjoy this video, of course, leave a like. Subscribe if you're new here. And, guys, thank you for tuning into this edition of What the Fake, or whatever I'm going to call this series. It's basically going to be a monthly series, probably, where I take a look at fake Lego stuff and make fun of it compared to the real stuff, and then eventually destroy it, or try to destroy it in some cases. I do have many more of these fake minifigures, so this is going to be a 3-part video. There are 2 more parts to come where I'm going to do the same exact thing I did in this video. So if you guys have any suggestions for how to destroy more of these Lego figures in the future, leave them in the comment section below. I'm definitely going to bring back the flaming paper towel and the hammer, but I think we'll do away with the car and the airsoft gun. So if you guys have a couple ideas to replace those, let me know in the comment section below, guys. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you all in the next one. Peace out.